We had a little
Technical snafu.
technical snafu. Yes, that's what we'll call it. So we left off on Sora. We're going to continue on. Get out of there.
Yeah, we've had enough of him.
Schubert.
Smash Brothers, go play it.
I want you to talk about Schubert's TV reviews. You've been watching a lot of TV. Go down your rundown. Let us know what's going on.
So this is the first time I've had a couple days off in a long time where I haven't known what to do with myself. So I watched some television.
What was the best television you watched?
I'm going to start with the worst.
Okay.
The Foundation. The Foundation was on Apple Plus. I'd heard good things about this one. I'm not writing it off just yet. A lot of people seem to like it. I'm writing it off for now.
Not good. All right.
So it's basically his Dark Materials in space.
Okay. I've heard about the Foundation too. I've not watched it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Like you said, high budget film, I think. High budget TV series.
So it's by far the most best looking television show I've ever watched.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Easily the best special effects, best cinematography. Incredible. It was okay. First hour stunk. Then the last 15 minutes was pretty cool. Made me want to stick around for episode 2. I'm not going to hurry out of my way for it, though.
Okay.
I think this one might be a season 1. I'll crank through in 2-3 days. I'm not watching it week in and week out.
Okay, so let it go for a little while, then catch up.
Let's let this one play out. It's got potential, but like I said, it's basically his Dark Materials in space. You liked his Dark Materials for a little while, and then you didn't.
Yeah, they got sick of it very quickly.
Very quickly. And that's what I feel like this one's going to play out. I'm not joking. It's almost exact.
Okay. I've heard about it. I didn't even know it came out yet. So
this one, so I think we're about 2-3 weeks in.
Okay.
First episode has potential just on how good looking it is. Like, it's a very nice to look at television show.
So this would be a Schubert on the radar. Let us know what's going on in the future.
100% on the radar.
Okay.
Yes.
What else you got?
It got me to download and figure out Apple Plus on my Roku. So,
well, you got to watch Mythic Quest.
I did weeks ago. That's a long story.
The first season was good. Second season, not so much.
I didn't realize I started on like episode 3 and I didn't really get stuff. Then I worked my way backwards. I'm like, wait a second. I'm watching this in reverse.
Yeah, I like that one. Ted Lasso is a must watch for sure.
Apple Plus, that's a whole different story for a different time. Moving on. We're moving on to
move on to the next one.
La Brea, we talked about last week.
Yeah.
This one was tough to watch.
Not good?
Tough to watch. I'm not quitting yet.
You're not quitting?
Just because me and the show want it to be lost so badly.
It wasn't like it?
No, it was exactly. It wants to be lost so bad.
Well, why can't they be? Why can't they just do it? Just do the same thing as Lost and make everybody happy.
It's basically Lost.
All right.
Except it's exactly what we said last week. The actors suck. The special effects suck. Like, the shooting of it was sucked. Lost was filmed 15 years ago. And it was a better looking television show. How 15 years later the acting can be so bad, the special effects can be so bad, that just blows my mind. But
yeah,
it's trying to be Lost. I'm gonna watch until it proves me wrong. Because I want another Lost so bad.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. We've been waiting for it forever. We've had teases of shows that maybe have potential, and they always fail.
This one, it should just come out and say, be like, "We're trying to be lost."
Yeah. Just
Like,
get rid of the
you
La
have-
Brea.
You have
Put
all
the-
the random characters. Like you have the man who's just there when it happens, and he's like clearly the lock of the
Yeah.
show. And it's like, come on, just come out and admit you're friggin' trying to be lost.
Labrost.
I like that.
So,
But so for that reason alone, I was kind of hooked. So
all right.
I'm going to be tuning in again this week.
Okay. Well, obviously, Schubert Radar on the thing. Anything else on there?
The best
Like,
is Heels.
yes, Star Show.
Yes. So this one's been out a couple weeks, but I've been giving it some breathing room. Boy, did it breathe. It is amazing.
With Stephen Amell.
It's by far my favorite hour-long show in the last 10 years.
Really? Okay.
It's that good for me. I am, fingers crossed, hoping and praying it gets a season 2. It
Now,
needs a season 2.
Obviously, you're a huge wrestling fan. Is this even a good show for non-wrestling fans?
That's part of what I like about it, is when they talk about wrestling stuff, they don't treat the crowd like, they don't treat the general public like an idiot, but they also don't dumb down to me. So like, they know my knowledge exists, and they'll slip things in that are good for me. But they won't turn me in. They won't like treat your wife like an idiot. Like they won't even bother trying to explain what they're explaining to me while they're explaining the dumbed down stuff to her.
Right.
So they kind of do it on 2 levels. Like they'll use the language we know as wrestling fans. But then like the girl in the crowd will be like, "Oh, what does that mean?" And they'll explain it really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And so they do such a good way of like duel. Like they treat the people who know nothing about wrestling, and they treat the people who do know about wrestling. Really good way of doing that.
I've been wanting to watch that show for a while now. I'm just afraid to commit myself to another show.
Your wife will love it.
Okay.
A lot of boobs in it too.
Well, it's a win-win then. It's a win-win show. It's just that's rare to find.
So one thing which I've noticed about season 1, and I don't know if this is pure coincidence or a little coincidence, many sort of Dark Side of the Ring stories I touched on in season 1.
Okay.
They did the Ric Flair plane ride move was done in season 1.
Yeah. So they bring that stuff up
before that Dark Side episode aired.
Yeah.
Guy got nude on the plane with his outfit. A helicopter dicked for the waitress. I don't think that's a coincidence. Awesome cast. Chris Bauer, he's one of my favorite actors. He was in True Blood, not in a ton of stuff, but he was in True. Real good actor. The character he plays in this show is so perfect. If he doesn't win a goddamn Emmy for this role, I'm going to be pissed.
So high praise for the heels.
Season finale is this Sunday, and I've got very high expectations. If this doesn't get a season 2, Stars is dead to me.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say good things about the show, so you would hope that they get. But
yeah. I think it's one of these shows. I can't imagine it's expensive to make.
Right, it doesn't seem like a high budget thing.
No, so hopefully that keeps it going. I need a season 2. I need a season 3. I need a season 4. I need a season 10.
All right.
That show is this good. I haven't been this invested in a show in 5+ years.
All right, that's good to know. All right, so heels approval. La Brea. On the fringe. La Brea. Or Labrost. And
Labrost, I like that.
What was the first one?
The Foundation. That's
the Foundation TBD. All right,
bonus review, Shang-Chi. Thumbs up.
All right. So we get Schubert's TV reviews.
A lot of viewing this week.
We're gonna follow up on all four of those things.
Yeah, you'll see the heels. The others, maybe not so much.
All right, so Schubert, that was your big thing. My big thing I have to bring up was Far Cry 6 came out 2 days ago. I am going out tomorrow morning to buy it. I will play it all weekend long. Far Cry series is the most underrated series there is in all of video game history, I would say.
I'm glad you said underrated because I think that's the perfect word to describe it.
Yeah, 100%.
I know everyone's come out and everybody has somebody that they know that is obsessed with it, but the general public's not for whatever reason.
Yeah, because they're going for the Call of Duties, this and that. A good comparison that I put this towards, and these games have no similarities whatsoever, but franchise-wise, it makes sense. There's Far Cry, and then there's Assassin's Creed. I would take Far Cry over Assassin's Creed every single day of the week. But people love Assassin's Creed because it gets so much publicity. People love it.
It's prettier. It's more. It's like sexier.
Right. But it's not nearly as good a video game. So Far Cry 6, I am pumped for. I finally have a reason to play my Xbox X, which I barely have not played at all because there's no reason to. I mean, there's no good games out for it. So I will be playing this, all weekend long.
And so Giancarlo Esposito is the bad guy in it.
He is.
So he seems to be like the nerd bad guy of the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can put clearly on Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's doing this. I think any franchise can just insert him in as a bad guy. Like there's no doubt in my mind he's going to be a Fast and the Furious villain within the next 2 years.
Oh, 100%. He made that perfect role in Breaking Bad, and he's just been carrying it over. The same exact personality, same exact type of bad guy from here on out.
Yeah, so he's just going to be like your stereotypical nerd bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's going to love him in everything he does.
Right. Love it.
So I'm here for that. Yeah.
The trailer with him promoting this game is awesome.
I'm telling you, it made me want to play. And I know this is not my gameplay style.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to touch it, but it makes me interested.
It's awesome. I highly suggest it. I know you're a big Elder Scrolls guy. I mean, I'm not saying it's not similar in any way, but it's still an open world, but first-person shooter.
Yeah,
it's great.
I wouldn't be good at it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't, but I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of cool games coming out this week.
Oh yeah, so good stuff.
We might have to delve in next week. I'm gonna go out and buy the new Metroid tomorrow.
That's right.
I've heard
good things with that.
Nothing but good things. So I'm gonna check that out. So we might have to. We'll come back at you next week.
Okay, we'll do some video game reviews next week.
I'm doing a ton of flying over the next 3-4 weeks, so I'm gonna need some video games. Yeah.
All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into RIP. We finally got through this week's hangover.
It might be Dan.
I thought it was. I should have revised it. All right, so we lost Gerald Holm, also known as Squidhead from Return of the Jedi, has passed away.
Wait, Squidhead?
Yeah, he was Squidhead.
That was you put a picture of Admiral Akbar.
He's both of them.
Oh, he was Admiral Akbar too?
Yeah, he was both of them. But
so why'd you say he was Squidhead? Squidhead is like
I thought Squidhead's a bigger character, I thought.
Squidhead, it was like a background character. Admiral Akbar is the big guy.
Yeah, but Squidhead, he was the guy people felt bad for. Like Squidhead, I don't know.
I think you got this one backwards.
I think Squidhead was his biggest role in Return of the Jedi.
I don't think you know who Squidhead is.
Everybody knows who Squidhead is.
Who?
He's the guy that's basically with the Does he get shot in the head from Luke Skywalker?
I don't know where you're going with this one.
No.
You might have to rewind and play to figure this one out for yourself.
I don't know, but Squidhead to me was the guy that I remember the most.
You don't remember Admiral Akbar's It's a Trap?
Yeah, that's right. It's a trap. You're right. You're right.
Oh, I don't know where your head is on this one.
Yeah,
this one's not even close, and it's not even a conversation. And there's nerds across the world screaming into their computer at you right now.
I don't know where my head is right now. I had to take a break for a little while. I don't think my head's come back.
That was one of the silliest conversations I've ever had.
Rest in peace, Squidhead. All right.
Wait, so he played Admiral Akbar. You're confirming this, and this wasn't just
yes.
okay. Yeah,
no,
so
he did. Yeah,
was he the voice or just the puppet man?
He was the voice.
Oh damn! How did this didn't get more traction?
Got no attraction at all. He was a British guy, and he had like 4 or 5 other big films.
Yeah,
which I should have pulled up. I didn't write it down, but there was some stuff that you would have been excited about too.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about this. I feel like the Star Wars community would be like,
this is like 2 days ago.
Yeah, this is crazy to me that I haven't heard about this yet. Star Wars nerds, you get on this.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything, and I got desperate because I think yesterday we were supposed to do this podcast, and I think I told you like I just can't. There's no RIPs. I pulled up today. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a big one.
Also today, who I thought you were going to be. I can't pull his name off the top of my head, but basically the guy who designed every WWE and WCW title belt from the 90s.
Yeah.
He died yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So any title belt you know of, Stone Cold's, Triple H's, the Big Gold, the WCW one, the tag team titles, he designed them all.
Yeah.
So RIP to him.
All right. Double RIP. Got a bonus.
Man, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap.
It's a trap. You're right.
You couldn't have played that clip for him?
I should have. My head's not all there right now. So
I'll let it go.
All right. So, God, it's beer of the week next. All right. You're
going to do a beer of the week?
Probably shouldn't, but there's a story behind this.
You're a man of the people, and you have to do it for the people.
I don't wanna. I gotta figure out a way to get to the fridge. Hold on a second. She would talk for a second.
I was gonna go with you. You don't have? Can you do like a button, like a? I thought he could press a button, be like, "Hey, we're having some more technical difficulties. We gotta get beers. I could go for one too."
You what?
Yeah, I managed to kill the dead time.
All right, so I got the beer.
He's back.
Quick story about this beer. I went to go visit my friend Ahmad.
Shout out.
I know. Yeah, shout out to Ahmad. But Ahmad sold me a $25 4-pack of beer, which is called this light Equilibrium.
You don't do well with the light, but yeah, we can kind of see it.
It's Equilibrium. It's a double IPA called Enzo. It's based out of New York. And he kept telling me this is a hard beer to find. They don't never get out of New York, blah, blah, blah. So it's $25 for 4 beers. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I'll get it.
Did you tell Ahmad that he killed your insides with the donut beer?
Oh, yeah. I didn't mention that to him, but Ahmad, stop selling the donut cider from that company. They're killing people left and right.
Public health emergency.
All right.
So this one's got to be good.
Oh, yes, got to be good. So I've been ducking the craft beers for quite some time now, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, it's October. We figured you would have done a pumpkin one by now.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had a pumpkin beer in 10 years. All right.
Gonna keep it that way?
I was going to get the Shipyard, but then Ahmad talked me into this rare $25 beer.
Equilibrium. The can looked pretty cool. I liked the can design.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go for it. Suck it up.
Oh. Ooh, it's fruity.
Sounds
fruity.
like you like that one.
Ooh, I'm going to try that again.
Okay, he likes it. Going back for seconds.
Whoa, that's pretty good. That might be the strongest mango tasting beer I have ever had. It tastes like straight mango and oranges. It doesn't even taste like orange. It doesn't even taste like beer.
Like
if you were to put oranges and hops and mangoes into a juicer and poured it out, I think this is what you might get.
Okay, so kind of like a mimosa.
Exactly. I feel like I'm drinking like a smoothie right now, like a healthy smoothie, but it's not.
Okay, but it's a double, right?
It's a double.
So you're getting drunk off of it.
So you're getting drunk off of smoothies. Yeah. I like this one.
I think you're going to give this one a pretty good ranking.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one. Get one more quick sip real quick.
$25 worth.
Oh, that is very tasty.
You're making me want to drink my Bud Light just thinking about it.
All right, it's going to be up there. It's going to be the 8s.
Oh.
I'm going to get 8.3.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And that's for somebody who is not doing very well, who usually, if that thing tasted bad, then there would have been splatter all over this TV screen, because if it was not a good beer, it would have been very ugly. So good for you, Ahmad. You did well.
That's one of your top 5 rankings ever, I think.
Definitely. Yeah, that was a good one.
Good. So. Wow.
All right, let's do it. Asshole of the week next, and we got a good one.
Oh, struggling with the video over there.
Drunken asshole. Story of the week.
All right, so this is something that I think both of us would probably be guilty of at some point of our lives.
So, to be honest with you, before you tell the story, I'm not convinced I haven't.
I feel like you've probably done this before.
I think I have.
Yeah.
That's why the story popped to my attention. I saw it and I go, ooh, I think I've done this before. Not to this scale, but in basically effect. So continue.
Yeah. So this is something that I feel like would happen to most people who are drinkers, who have occasionally black out here and there. So there is a man who went missing. So the man was missing. They called for him that, I don't even know how to begin this one. They called for a search party. So the man that was identified to be missing joined the search party to look for him. So the man that was
screaming out his name. This was in like Indonesia or something, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy that went missing joined his search party to find himself, and then realized
search went on
that
for like
people
6
are
more
looking
hours.
for him. 6 more hours, still looking. Then they kept saying his name, this and that. Then he realized, oh, they're looking for me, and then he couldn't remember where he was because he got drunk at a bar.
Lost.
Yeah. So he got really drunk at a bar. People called him missing, and next thing you know,
they thought he fell into the ocean or something.
Oh yeah, and he's out there full force, flashlights and all, looking for him.
His own name.
I can see he spots his shadow. Oh, I found him. Oh, it's me.
I brought this one up to you because I feel like this has happened to me.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to think of like the right circumstances, but like, even if it wasn't looking for myself, like there's been an occasion where I've been like, hey, where are we going? And then, oh, I'm following you. You weren't following me.
Yeah, I could definitely see this happening. So, well, they found him.
Yeah, they found him.
They found him.
I think he got charged with I think they gave him a bill.
I would imagine. I mean, not only are they looking for him, but he's part of the search. He had to be charged a big bill.
Yeah.
And the people looking for him had to be upset that he was one of them.
Nobody handed out pictures.
That's what I don't get. How did they know that he was within the crowd? Just looking.
Were they just shouting out a first name? Well, how would that go? If say we lost somebody in Boston and you're shouting out Sully, Sully, where are you? Dude, 10. Either you finding 10 Sullys or you're not finding any.
Ugh.
These circumstances are a little funny, but yeah, I could see this easily happening to myself.
Yeah.
I don't even fault this guy. This guy's not an asshole.
No, he got lost. He got drunk at a bar, probably couldn't find his way home.
He was trying to do a good deed.
He probably thought another gym was lost, and he's like, I'm going to jump in and find this guy, and then realize, oh, that's me. It's
one thing if the name is going to make a difference. I knew I was in a foreign country. If they were chanting Mike, and we're looking for a Mike, and then he fucking joined the search party, that's his problem. Right. If they were hey, fucking D'Angelo, there's not that many D'Angelos running around.
Yeah.
That's on it.
That was a great story. So
I think I've done this before.
I wouldn't doubt it for a second.
It wasn't a search party looking for my life, but I think there's been situations where people have been looking for me and I've joined it. Hey, I'm here.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Not an asshole, just a asshole-ish.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
asshole adjacent.
All right, let's go to Stump the Shoe. We're going to continue. This might be the longest episode ever. We're already at 30 minutes before. A little interruption. You're already over 30, so let's go to Stump the Shoe. All right, so 6-pack trivia with Schubert. He gets it wrong. He takes a sip. He gets it right. I'll take a sip.
And I'll take a sip too.
He always takes a sip. These are probably not going to be that good of questions because I started making these the other day when I was not in the best of moods.
Okay.
So you're probably not going to get anything right, or the questions are probably not going to make any sense.
Or it's going to be about Admiral Akbar when you meant Squid Face.
It is Squid Face. I still think he's called Squid Face. Because he looks like a squid, and then how people relate to him. So let's do it. Question number 1. Where does Sora first meet Donald and Goofy?
Hollow Bastion.
Traverse Town.
Traverse
Town. Take a sip.
It's about the same.
It's in there. All right, I'll take a sip with you because this thing is pretty good.
It's the same blend. Yeah, I knew it's going to be semantics deal.
Yep. Question number 2.
Good game though, Kingdom Hearts. Everybody should go play it.
Good stuff. What was the name of the main character in the first installment of the Far Cry series?
Jesus. I bet it's a good American name. So
it is.
Yeah, I bet it's a good American name. I'm going to go Jake.
Wow, close.
Hank?
No, Jack Carver.
I was only one letter off.
That was very good. That was very close. Your mindset was definitely in the right way.
Good old-fashioned American name.
Yeah, and you have to play Far Cry. I'm telling you, man, it is so good. And I
think
don't
it's
like
up my
you. I
alley.
don't usually like that type of stuff. Like,
You're
I'm
a
not a big
shooter.
Fallout guy. I don't like Fallout. People love that. Far Cry is just fun, adventurous. Like, I feel like it's a good Call of Duty. People are probably gonna bash me on that because I don't think Call of Duty's that good.
Oh,
I don't think it. I think it's. I think it sucks. I think people are addicted to the multiplayer part of it.
You're gonna
but the
say
story's
that.
not that
We're gonna
good.
have to send out the search party for you next week.
Yeah. I will take Far Cry over Call of Duty. I'll just say it. That's it. Better game. All right. Question number 3. What is the oldest brewery in the world?
So I actually know this because the 1,000 year anniversary is coming up. I figured this out. We're going to be 44 when it happens. So that would make it 9 years from now, which means it's 2030.
Mm-hmm.
10. So the real one is in 1030. It's in Germany. I'm not going to get the name right, but I guess it'll be Vorsteiner.
What is it?
Vorsteiner.
I don't even know how to say it either. It's what Wilhelmshaven.
Wilhelmshaven, yeah.
Wilhelmshaven.
Wilhelmshaven.
Bavaria.
All right. Either way, I got the timeline just about right.
You
didn't
did?
I?
You're very close to these questions.
I'm planning on going to the 1,000th anniversary.
That sounds like an amazing time.
It's the
That is
first
going to be a party.
1,000-year anniversary of anything. So,
I feel like you have the opportunity. You might as well take advantage and go do it.
yep, I've been planning this one out for a couple of years. I figured it out. We'll be 44. We won't have it stop partying yet. The podcast will still be going. Maybe we'll broadcast live from the 1,000-year anniversary.
You know what I realized? We started doing these podcasts 36 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So today or yesterday was the first day I came down to my basement where I was like, God, it's cold. Why am I so cold down here? And then I realized I've been doing this since last year where I was freezing cold too.
Yeah.
So
Seasons have changed.
It didn't comprehend me that we were doing this long until I realized I've been warm down here, and all of a sudden I'm cold. And I remember these days when I was sitting here with my winter coat.
Freezing, like shivering, lighting a fire
so
underneath
cold.
your feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to move back into the office and kick your family out of the house.
One day my family will let me upstairs. One day. All right. So question number 4.
Here we go.
What was this? Why did I put this question? This makes no sense. This must have been. This is when I was getting angry. What was the score of the Patriots Buccaneers game this past weekend?
Watch the game. 30-12.
You didn't watch the game then. There's no way. You're not even anywhere close. What the?
What was it?
It was 19-17.
Oh,
You don't remember he missed the field goal like right at the end of the game?
I thought you meant the Buccaneers game this weekend.
I said Patriots Buccaneers game.
Oh, you're behind on your fucking time.
And it would have been this past weekend because that's the last game either one of them played. So your logic makes no sense either way.
I tried to pull a fast one on you there.
I might not be feeling great, but I'm telling you, I still got my wits about me. Oh, you're way off on that one.
I think that was the score I put in my mind that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I never broke away from it.
It is. Well, the Buccaneers still won, so you're half right.
And they're going to continue winning.
All right, question number 5.
We're not doing good.
No, you're not doing good.
Was last week my 6-0 week, or that was 2 weeks ago?
I think 2 weeks ago you were 6-6.
Okay, yeah, 6-0.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Now you're not doing so well.
I'm gonna have an 0 for 6. So
Yeah,
500 on the season.
In Breaking Bad,
I'm out.
what weapon do Tuco's cousins favor?
Oh no, a gun.
Incorrect.
I know
an
it's not.
axe.
I know it. Fuck you. I was gonna. I know it wasn't a gun because that would have been. What else would I have said? So I was gonna say something. I was gonna say nunchucks.
No, it was an axe.
That would be cool if he had like a pair of nunchucks. That's it.
You didn't watch Breaking Bad?
No, not a Breaking Bad guy.
Oh,
Hey,
it's so good.
it's real life.
It's so good. That's true.
We've discussed this.
You need fantasy. It's right. You
it's
need
real
fantasy
life.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm out.
Well, I guarantee you're not going to go 0 for 6 because you will get this next one.
I hope it's about Pikachu.
What super team fired Matt Murdock?
Super team.
The super team, yeah. A super team.
So we discussed this, that I quit before the finish. So I'm guessing it's the Defenders.
It's not. It's Fantastic Four.
Wait, you're talking the television show?
No, it's just talking in general for
you
Daredevil.
Oh, then it could be 100 things then.
No, for Matt Murdock? Even I know that. In the comics, he was kicked out of the Fantastic Four.
He's been kicked out of plenty of things.
What's another super team, though?
The Defenders. The X-Men.
He didn't get kicked out of the X-Men. No, he didn't. Now you're making stuff up.
The Avengers.
No. He didn't. Now you're spewing nonsense at this point.
He's been kicked out of plenty of stuff. He
didn't get kicked out of Avengers.
I can give you the Daredevil history. He's been kicked out of all kinds of things. He's been kicked out of the Hand. He's been kicked out of the Thunderbolts. He pretended to be Daredevil for a ton of times. God, yeah. You should have said television show or comics.
I didn't get specific enough. All right, I'll give it to you. I'll let you go 0 for 5 with a question mark.
With a question mark. Ah, good shot.
All right, on tap for the weekend. Let's do it.
You knock my headphones off.
All right, so we made it to the weekend. I didn't think we were going to get through this one, but we did.
We somehow made it.
What do you got going on this weekend, Schubert?
Man, it's a long weekend. We got to remind you. It's Columbus Day weekend.
God, I forgot about that one.
We get a couple days. I don't get anything planned. I'm watching a whole lot of wrestling and a whole lot of football, especially wrestling. GCW. This pay-per-view is going to be bonkers.
Yes, GCW. We've mentioned this many times. If you're not a wrestling fan, pull it up, and you even will be surprised. Like, what the hell is going on?
Maybe this isn't a good jumping off point. We're getting Nick Gage versus Jon Moxley. Please cover your eyes. If you're a fan of life, cover your eyes. This is going to be obscene. We're also getting Matt Cardona versus Effie. That's going to be a banger. And all the regulars are still fighting too.
Right. It doesn't even matter the matches for that show.
Those two matches alone, that's all you need to see for GCW. If you had a magical genie with a pen, those are the matches you'd make.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Nick Gage versus Jon Moxley. Good God.
Yeah, there's going to be blood. There's going to be lots of it.
This might be the first time I'm showing this man has a newborn.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait for it. I mean, Tyson Fury is fighting this weekend against Wilder, which is going to be awesome. I want to watch it,
but I can't even pencil it in.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I don't know if I'll get it. I might have to double. I might have to like double or triple screen.
I'm thinking we might have to double or triple screen.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't a Red Sox fan at all this whole year. I watched them again tonight, and they won tonight, so I'm back in on them. And I'm going to be playing Far Cry 6 all weekend long. So I have a lot of screen time.
We have a 9 o'clock in the morning football game Sunday.
That's true. That's right. England football game.
And no work on Monday.
Who is playing on the morning game, do you know?
It's terrible. Jets Falcons.
Oh, yes. Oh, boy, it's bad.
You're better off not watching.
Yeah. Those teams suck.
But it's something on the television.
Yeah, it's true. You get football that early, you're happy.
And then
I like to wake up making some eggs. And next thing you get football in the background. You can't complain.
I'm not leaving my couch come tomorrow night at about 6 o'clock till Monday morning at about 6 a.m.
I don't blame you.
What does that add up to? Like 60 hours?
Sounds like a good day. I know my family's leaving tomorrow. They're all going shopping for an entire day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to do like a bonus podcast by myself tomorrow. I was just talking to myself and being happy.
If you want some extra time away from them, just plan it so the GCW is showing when they walk through the door.
Oh, yeah. They'll walk right back out. That'd be it.
They might walk out forever.
Yeah, that's it. What the hell are you watching?
Sick, man. All right, guys. Yeah. Watch GCW. Watch Tyson Wilder. Watch football. We don't really have
great weekend.
Yeah.
Well, also watch the Muppets, the new Haunted Mansion that came out today. Yes. I'm watching that tomorrow night, actually.
You need to watch Undertaker New Day, too.
Undertaker New Day. Yep. James Bond. There's so much stuff going on right now.
Lot of television.
Way too much stuff. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, a lot of television time.
Get on your screens, start watching TV, and we will catch you guys next week at some point.
He discovered America. You discover your television screen.
Yes, we discovered a beautiful, beautiful television screen with everything it has to offer. So good night, nerds. Follow us at the Drunken Nerds. Follow us at Schubert at Matt Does It All. Me at Drunken Saber. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully some of you guys followed my adventure at Disney. More adventures like that to come. Keep on following on the Instagram.
Yeah. Schubert on Instagram is amazing. If anybody wants to watch a man do things that they wish they could do, follow the Drunken Nurse on Instagram. That's it.
Meanwhile, stay thirsty, nerds.